I did this Rooney Mara for the girl with the dragon tattoo, the American version, the Hollywood version of the girl with the dragon tattoo makeup. Um, this is like kind of like the inspired look. It's not so precise. Um, I just took one of her pictures, so I just took inspirations from that one particular picture of her character, and I create this look. Um, so it's a very dark, dramatic, smoky eye that's elongated and kind of goes up a little bit. But I didn't make it extra dark, but just to add a little kind of glam. I used this dual chrome eyeshadow in the center of the lid just to give it more dimension, because from the picture you can see she has a kind of glossy look to her eye, and it's definitely not just black eyeshadows. I picked up some kind of coppery color from that particular look. And it's just very nude lip. I just use concealer to cancel out my natural lip color, but you can still see a little bit that peeks through, so so the look doesn't look completely dead. And I also kind of contoured my cheeks just a tiny bit, because she is really pale for this look. The gothic kind of punk, grunge gothic look is like really pale and stuff. And also I just lighten up my brow color by using the concealer I brushed through. I didn't really use glue or anything like that. So this is kind of like an easy alternative way to semi-mute your eyebrows without, taping down and do that whole lot of work. So this is the finished look. I also add a little bit sparkle to it, just to make this, like I said, I'm making this a little bit more glam, sort of like that glam gothic look, instead of like full on like dark gothic. But it's still a very cool makeup to wear at night. I'm actually going out to a concert, so I thought I should just do this tutorial and then also wear this out to the concert. So yeah, so that little sparkle kind of jazz up this dark look, and it's kind of cool for a night out as well. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I've already applied Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Candlelight all over my eyelid, all the way up to the brow bones. And I also have concealers and BB cream on my face right now. I'm going to skip foundation because my skin's kind of breaking out, so I'm choose not to wear any foundations, and that way I can let my skin breathe a little. Just in case if you want to wear full foundation, her skin is very matte but also kind of dewy, so what you can do is you can use a light foundation and then powder the T-zone area. Next, I'm just going to sort of just lighten up my brow color, and I'm using the Mishra Perfect Concealer, and you can use a mascara wand to dip in the heavy duty concealer to mute up your brow, or you can also I can't find a spoolie right now, so I'm just going to use a mascara comb, just any type, and I'm going to kind of press it inside, so just to coat the top of the bristle. And I'm going to kind of brush through my eyebrows to lighten up the color. If you want, you can also use the Elmer's glue to kind of glue down your eyebrows, and then when it's dried you can apply concealer and foundation on top to make it more muted. Next, I'm going to apply a cream base so the eyeshadow can stick longer, and then I'm using the Sephora eyeliner, the waterproof smoky eyeliner. You don't have to use this since you're using a primer underneath. You don't have to go um, to the extra mile like I do. The reason why I'm putting this on as a base just so that um, this color is made in Manhattan, and it's something like a bluish gunmetal color, and I just want something that's like really long lasting. You can apply this with a finger or you can use a brush. I'm just going to use a regular eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to again tap it into the cream color, and I'm going to apply this on the entire lid. It doesn't have to be really neat. This can be messy because again this is waterproof, and this product sits really fast and it's pretty hard to move around, so I'm just laying it as a base. So it doesn't have to be so precise. Like something like this is fine. So just place this all over the eyelid. Next, I'm going to use a cream liner on top of this, and I'm using the Eyeshadow Line and Shine. This is double-ended, and one end is silver, and the other end is this black with silver glitter, like really fine glitter in it. Let's see. So I'm just going to also layer this on top and then also line the bottom lash line, and it doesn't have to be neat. Again, we're going to smudge it out and just blend it out. Next, I'm going to set the cream shadows and everything with a pigment or powder eyeshadow, either way, whichever you prefer. I'm using the e.l.f. pigment, and this is in Naughty Noir. Next, I'm going to use a sort of a softer transitional color to kind of blur out the edges so it doesn't look too harsh, because her eyes are dark but also kind of soft at the same time. So I'm using the Revlon Satin, and this is in Shimmery Sienna. Now I'm just taking the same blending brush and a sort of shimmery color that's close to my skin tone, and just use that to kind of go underneath the brow bone to give it a little bit definition, and also separating, um, just breaking up all the smoky dark eyes a little bit, because otherwise it will be too muddy. Next, I'm going to use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that and place that on the center of the eyelid. I'm going to use this L'Oreal Hip pigment, and it's duochrome. This is 914 Intrepid. This look won't be dramatic or complete without black eyeliner all over the entire eyes. So just to keep it also like extra staying power, I'm going to use an eyeliner pencil dipped into a cream eyeliner, and I'm using the L'Oreal Paris in, this is the Carbon Black Pencil Perfect eyeliner, and Maybelline New York Eye Studio. This is their cream liner in Blackest Black. I'm using the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen in black. Next, I'm just going to apply several coats of mascara on the top and lower lash line using the L'Oreal Voluminous False Lashes. For my cheeks, I'm just going to contour a little bit lightly with a powder that's slightly darker than my skin color. This kind of beige tan-ish powder from Ulta. This is a blush with a slightly golden shimmer to it. You can use something that's matte. Obviously, she didn't really have a lot of shimmer to her face. But I think her face, since her cheekbones kind of look illuminated, so I thought maybe I would just use something like this, use it as a contour and a highlighter at the same time. And I'm using the e.l.f. Studio blush brush. Her lips is pretty nude, so I'm not going to apply any gloss or lipstick. I think her lips looks more like nuded with her foundation, so I'm just applying a thin layer of the EOS lip balm to hydrate my lips so they don't get too dried once I layer on the concealer. So I'm using the same concealer that I use on my brows, the Misha Perfect Concealer.